Welcome back to the channel, and this afternoon I just thought I'd do you a little extra. We made the risotto last night and we had some of the mix left, and I refrigerated, put it in the fridge and so forth, and this afternoon I made arancini from the leftover risotto. And what I did was I had my mini ice cream baller and I was able to scoop out little small balls of rice. With all my hands up, I was able to roll it, and you end up with small little balls like that. And then you can put either mozzarella maybe, or I put this as Gruyere, I think it's hard cheese, and basically all you need to do is just push it inside the rice and close it back round like that, and then re-roll it.
Have you frozen these? Because these look...
Yeah, I did these earlier. That's the last one, and that's what you end up with. This goes onto the tray. This can then go into the freezer, and you can blast chill it or fridge and chill it down. So now they've frozen. They're easy to handle and so forth. So you can then go season them off now.
Oh,
so,
yeah, I can see you have a glass of wine.
And a glass of wine to celebrate my Fred said drink plenty of wine, so I thought I'd join him on the wine.
Also, England won today, so you can celebrate England winning the rugby.
Well done to England Rugby, all the best. Don't have too many England players, I think, who speak to us, but hey, that might all change, you don't know. But anyway, same as before with the tenders, you've got some seasoned flour, salt and pepper, and some seasoning here. You've got some egg, and you've got some milk, or I'm using soy because Sue's in there, and I've got some breadcrumbs. So what you're going to do is, like same as we did the tenders, which I think you can probably get, I said children to eat this because it's got cheese in the middle.
It's quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah, so basically you roll your arancini balls in the flour, knock them off, drop them into egg wash, and just the same as we did with the tenders, you're going to go.
It's a similar process of what you're saying.
Yeah, basically it's a repeat process of what you're doing with the
Lots of people have asked this. You can answer this because you're being a chef. And can you reheat rice? Because some people are saying, can you reheat rice? Is it safe to do so?
If I was at home, I would say yeah, you can utilize it reheat it only once. But make sure when you're obviously looking after the rice, you refrigerate it from the night before. When you've cooked it,
right.
You blast chilled it down, or you put it in your refrigerator. You don't want to run a risk, and so because it's quite a high risk product by leaving it out and get too warm or such. So only reheat it once, and as such, don't ever try to reheat rice a third or a fourth time, because you will get ill.
Oh, right, that's a good bit of information because people have asked that question.
Oh yeah. Okay. Such, my arancini, drop a few more in, such, into the flour, seasoned flour. Like so. Drop them into the breadcrumb, as such.
I'll put it. I'm so jealous of Peter having a glass of wine at the moment.
Yeah, well, you can't, can you?
No.
Well, you.
I'm in a rat wars.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Now, with this, good thing about these arancini balls and so forth, if you've got a cocktail party or you've got friends coming over, you can now put this in the freezer and freeze them down for another day and another day. And then if you want to have nibbles and drinks with some arancini balls with your flavoured cheese, you could put jalapeno pepper, and if you do choose, you want to make them a little bit more, spice them up. If you were just for your friends for drinks and cocktails, you can pull them out there, pre-fry them off in the air fryer, and then serve them that way, which I think is a great little canapé, a little nibble to have with a glass of wine and so forth. And the good thing is you've saved wastage.
From
throwing the rice left over from your risotto away.
That was a lovely risotto you made.
It was lovely risotto, very tasty, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
In this day and age, everything's so expensive. It's a good idea.
I know. We're also saying about signs about recession, this and recession that. I think England might be the next to roll into recession.
Yeah.
And then that will make things difficult for everybody.
There you go.
There we go.
They look nice. I think the last time we did arancini,
I think we did a canopy party somewhere.
Yeah, in London.
Yeah.
Big up Robbie Gittins.
I don't know. I think I might have had Steve make some of these. You know, he was cursing me.
Yeah.
Well, Steve.
Steve wants to go to the school where they gave you beer.
And beer and wine.
Beer and wine.
So Fred, my friend Steve, is looking. He wish he'd gone to that school where they gave you a beer and wine with your lunch.
Apparently in France they gave you a bottle opener and a beer thing to teach you how to open wine. You get wine studies.
Wine studies. Rightly so. There we go. Almost there.
Really pretty. It's so lovely and quiet here.
I know, we were talking about this.
I went to my
Where
mum's
do you
today.
live and other people live and so forth. But where we live behind the main road and it's really quiet.
Yeah, I went to
We
my
don't hear
mum's
any.
today and it was so noisy. I couldn't wait to get back to home.
Yeah. This is when you work, if you're doing for hundreds of, well, making thousands
You
of
do
these.
lift it.
You do it with a partner who someone these stays nice and clean and just does the breadcrumbing and takes the arancini balls out of the mix, and somebody works dirty and they do all the flouring and the egg and dropping it in. Exactly. There we go. Almost finished.
Peter's a bit more mellow tonight because he's had a glass of wine.
Had a sip, yeah. I think I opened that for the risotto last night
Yeah, I can't drink.
because I was cooking with some of it.
It's a good idea to cook, isn't it?
Yeah.
With wine. And in France, when you were in the 50s, you drank the wine.
Yeah, definitely.
Imagine wine studies. That would have been a good start. I'm really good at that.
Yeah, and congratulations to Lando
Yeah.
who early hours of this morning won the first the Australian Grand Prix.
It was
McLaren.
It was a very difficult race. I'll tell you for why. Because it poured and there was a thunderstorm,
Oh, yeah.
and loads of people didn't finish.
Wow.
But it was really awful. It was like a monsoon.
Wow.
Everybody was struggling. There was about 9, 6, 7, 8 drivers that didn't finish because
Wow.
of the rain. And you go to foreign countries, it's very, very difficult because they don't know what the weather conditions are going to be like. It's midsummer in Australia now, but
They had a bad weather storm.
the storm was awful.
Oh.
That noise out is outside. It's not in here. Someone's Deliveroo probably. So yeah, it was a good race. It was really exciting. Had you on the I can't speak now. Had you on the edge of your seat. I'm so tired, but never mind. But yeah, that looks good.
Voila.
Do you know what they look like actually? I'm going to say it's a really weird thing to say, but my grandma, when it used to become certain Jewish holidays, she used to make cinnamon balls.
All right.
It reminds me of that. She used to do like the lining all the balls up and everything. Oh, well done. They look really good.
I'm going to put those on a tray, get the fryer ready, and when I'm ready to do the Scotch eggs, I'll probably do the arancini balls before, and then we'll get those cooked. See, I think children will eat this because they've got like a crummy out on the
I think
outside,
maybe because they can pick
and
it up. Like they dip them
eat
in
their
anything.
fingers, and you can maybe dip it with ketchup or some other flavouring, and it's got cheese inside, so I
I
think they'll
probably would eat it, yeah.
yeah.
It's good to get children to eat different things, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's similar with sort of thing could be done with macaroni cheese.
Oh, I love macaroni cheese.
Any leftover macaroni cheese, put it into a tray, flatten the tray off with any excess, and then chill it. and then the following day it would have absorbed up all the cheese and all the goodness into the macaroni, and then just cut it into small squares, and then flour, the same process, flour, egg, breadcrumb, and then you can either maybe put a bit more cheese into the thing, stuff it before you crumb it, and then deep fry it, and you got a really nice crispy mackey cheese with gooey in the middle. It's wicked.
I love that.
And so there you go, arancini balls made from leftovers from last night, and we're going to cook these up shortly. And like I said, in this state you can cover it with cling film, pop it in your freezer, or freeze it down and then put it into bags, freezer bags, once it's frozen, and take it out when you need it for appetizer or something, for when you've got guests or something coming around. Or try it with your kids and see how you get on with that. That's it for now. Come back shortly and we'll be ready to show you the second part. We'll get the Scotch eggs cooked up and we'll do the arancini at the same time. So that's all for now. So ciao for now.